on a Sunday night, April 3rd, with the latest edition of the Lowdown, brought to you by our friends at Lehman's Old Time General Store. Here's your $50 gift card. Do you want to win it for the month of April? Get your entries in to PressProsContest@gmail.com, PressProsContest@gmail.com. Now you say, Bruce, that is not a page from PressProsMagazine.com behind you. No, it is not. Does anybody know this voice? Because the news of the day is a throwback to a character in the movie Seabiscuit. Tell me if you remember this guy.
As we're talking long shots, I got a real doozy for you, folks. Today we got a horse that's going off at 70-1, and that's a short price, my friends. This horse couldn't win a church raffle, let alone a $2,000 allowance. Yeah, talk about a jump in class. This is the skunk to the garden party.
All right, that is William H. Macy. All right, let me get back to Press Pros here. That is William H. Macy, and William H. Macy played a character in Seabiscuit called TikTok McLaughlin. Okay, so he's like a wise guy, media track announcer guy. I could not find the scene quickly because I don't have a whole lot of time here, where William H. Macy finds out that Seabiscuit is coming back to the track, back from an injury, and goes, hold on, and he goes crazy, right? That's how I felt when I found out Thad Matta is back in college basketball coaching. Thaddeus Mattias, the man who led Ohio State to the 2007 NCAA runner-up finish and back to the Final Four with Jared Sullinger, is coming back. JJ Sullinger, my bad, JJ. He's back. He's back at Butler. If you think like, wait a minute, I'm in some bad Alice in Wonderland college basketball universe here where Thad Matta's back at Butler, Sean Miller's back at Xavier. Does that mean Jim O'Brien or Randy Ayers is coming back to Ohio State? No, and no. That means Chris Holtman's staying at Ohio State because, did you see? I was crying out for Ohio State to get Tanner Holden from Wright State, and they did. I didn't even know Tanner Holden was in the transfer portal. But the left-hander from Wheelersburg, who had 37 in Wright State's NCAA tournament win, is now a Buckeye. So Chris Holtman, his remake of the Ohio State basketball roster with virtually three-quarters of the roster walking out, big-time start for Chris Holtman. Now, I'm going to tell you something here. I was thinking about this Holtman thing at Ohio State where half the fan base is like, we didn't get to the Sweet 16 again. Well, talk to Illinois, okay? How would you like to have Kofi Coburn and Ayo Dosunmu and never get to the Sweet 16? How would you like to not get to the Sweet 16 in 20 years? That's how long it's been since Illinois. So chill on the not to the Sweet 16 in 5 years under Chris Holtman, because I think they would have been in the COVID year. But at any rate, I've been thinking about this. Half the fan base grumbling means coaches nationally will be using that against Ohio State in recruiting. Now, obviously, they have a great class coming in with Bruce Thornton and Bryce Sensabaugh and Roddy Gale, and now with Tanner Holden. But I'm predicting that Ohio State is going to answer these mumblings, mutterings. I feel it, like TikTok McLaughlin. I feel it. Don't be surprised if Chris Holtman gets a big contract extension. Extending him and increasing his pay for what has, by all measures, except getting to the Sweet 16, has been a really good job. But the program suffered under Thad Matta, and now Thad is back. I can't get over Thad being back at Butler. Thad is back at Butler. I hope Thad is well. The best part of Thad being at Butler is it crushes Indiana. Way to go, Thad. Way to give Indiana one more L on your way out the door, because Thad was helping Mike Woodson. Now Mike Woodson doesn't have Dane Fife, and now he doesn't have Thad Matta. And so we'll see how Mike Woodson fares. Gabe Cupps. Hey, Gabe, it's not too late, brother. Ohio State is still find room for you, my friend. Love to have you at Ohio State, Gabes. Mr. Basketball, congratulations to Gabe Cupps on that. Here's a photo from Ohio State's latest baseball loss. Julie McMacken-Wright on the photo, I think. Cade Kern had a big day at the plate, but the Buckeyes cannot get out of their own way on the baseball diamond. And Greg Beals got thrown out the other night. It's been a tough go for the Ohio State baseball Buckeyes so far. All right, we'll get to the Final Four in a moment. We'll get to where I will be tomorrow night. Looking forward to seeing some of you in the Press Pros audience tomorrow night. But first, Layman's Old Time General Store. They are the exclusive sponsor of the Lowdown here on PressProsMagazine.com. Layman's Old Time General Store and Hardware Store. You can see right there on the bottom on the crawl how to register for a $50 gift card, monthly giveaway from Layman's. Shop 24/7, 365 online at lehmans.com. When you do, use the promo code PressPros10, PressPros10 to get 10% off at Layman's. You'll love their products. They are awesome. I got to have Layman's products around here somewhere. I'm like TikTok McLaughlin. What happened to my cast iron skillet? Some camper broke in and stole my Layman's cast iron skillet, or my natural peanut butter stirrer, or my hand crank solar backup radio. Or what else have I shown you? Oh, the Parahatchet. Where is all my Layman's stuff? I'm going to get to the bottom of this. But you can win it. You can buy it. You can get it at 10% off when you use the promo code PressPros10 at Layman's.com. All right, our national championship game tomorrow night is North Carolina against Kansas. Kansas, can't root for them. They cheated before cheating was legal. North Carolina, I would have much rather seen Duke win that game. Duke did not win that game. The fairy tale did not come true, okay? Well, you know what? Mike Krzyzewski still had quite a career. 13 NCAA Final Fours and 5 national championships. Got to make free throws. Mark Williams missed 2. Those were big for Duke in their loss. Okay, what else do we have going on? Tomorrow night, I'm coming to see you. Tri-Village, you better believe it. Honored to be asked to speak at the Tri-Village basketball banquet tomorrow night. So Lane Sarber, Justin Finkbein, Josh Scantlin, Dalton DeLong, Wilson Suggs, Josh Sagister, head coach, and all you awesome Patriot fans. I will see you tomorrow night. Really honored to be there. Really looking forward to it. And yes, I will not talk as long as probably not even as long as I talked on this Lowdown, because I know you want to get out the door and go watch the national championship game. So thank you for reading PressProsMagazine.com. Thank you for watching the Lowdown. Most of all, thank you for shopping at Layman's. Welcome back, Thad. And see if I'm right in a couple days. See if my vibe is not right. It's not my first rodeo, you know. When a coach is rumored to be, because Chris Holtman's not under any real pressure at Ohio State from the top. When a coach is rumored to be under that, other coaches start to whisper it, use it against him. Holtman's out, consequential time recruiting. It just would not surprise me if there's an extension coming for Chris Holtman to put all the rumblings at rest. Because, hey, we got Tanner Holden. Maybe we'll get a couple other transfers. And I'm loaded for bear as the basketball Buckeyes reconstitute their roster in search of being one of those teams that's in the Final Four next year. Until the next edition of the Lowdown, brought to you by our friends at Layman's, LEHMANS.com. I'm Bruce Hooley. See you.